Hello, my name is Diana Carranza, and this is my video presentation for the Visual Essay Project 1. I want to start with some brief context. Giovanni's map was published in 1676, a time after the 30 Years' War from 1618 to 1648, and over a century after the sack of Rome in 1527. Due to the size of the estate and the density of the infrastructure shown by this map, I think it's safe to say that Rome was economically prospering, and without the attention demanding circumstances of war, it's not a coincidence that this time and energy that would have been spent towards any war efforts like resources, finances, and people's lives was now being used more for innovating the city's glamour and quality. I think it's worth interest how the city's streets, buildings, sculptures, and walls are riddled with art symmetry and Baroque culture. You can't directly see those buildings in the map, but you can see it on the outer edges of the map. There's heavy Catholic symbolism depicted through realistic and Baroque art at the top left and top right of the map. This is a population that's highly interested in expressing and learning from itself and the world around it. Next slide. I want to go over exactly what inspired this essay and this presentation. I've always been fascinated at the idea of a collective consciousness and the stages of growth that it would go through, in particular for humanity, but also in smaller categories of humanity, such as in a state, a city, a town, and whatnot. Personally, I think Rome at this time was in a kind of teenage phase because due to the printing press, they were ready to soak up knowledge and store it better than they ever had before. So communication and the speed in which they improved the flow of information amongst each other, as well as the storing of said information, had a massive role in the shifting of interest for the empire at the time. Rome was quite a privileged part of the Holy Roman Empire, it being the Pope's residence. Therefore, plenty of funds and plenty of high wealthy individuals did invest in the glamorizing of Rome. Of course, their interest and therefore their funds went to artists and architects that were able to expand on those interests. Plans to innovate, restore, and/or improve the future of Rome and its quality in life and beauty were finally starting to take effect with no significant interruption. Also, like I said, funds were being given to those passionate enough to partake on those projects. I'm using Giovanni's work because of his astounding familiarization with the city. His prowess when it comes to map making and architectural insight perfectly projects how well the bright and paid minds were at absorbing information from anything. This is a city that has been thriving off of its wealthy patrons for centuries. Through sheer luck and wealth, I think they managed to begin the inevitable and already becoming present concept of communication and improving its efficiency. I like this set of stairs because it makes it seem like a choice between a Stoic Marcus Aurelius and Catholicism, almost highlighting their differences. It is easy to see the collective introspection taking place. Thank you. This concludes my presentation.